ruthless.
Hello and welcome to The Gaming Peasant. This is my character Dead Blooms. Let's watch this cutscene and then get to it.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
So we start off in the cell, feeling sorry for ourselves. And then this guy comes and drops a dead body with a glowing orb on his butt. So I start off by collecting the stuff he gave us. And then I open this door. I swipe. Then I check out this advice and I decide to follow it. And I climb this ladder with both hands, as advised. And that worked really well for me. And then I have a pro gamer moment. So I climb the ladder again with both hands. Not gonna forget that advice. And then I follow this advice and I rest at the bonfire after standing in blood. I then rest here after my exhausting stay in a prison cell. I then decide to open these giant doors. Run through this door. Get trapped inside. Light this bonfire. Rest a bit, because that was a long journey. Collect the shield. Dance. I then see a glowy thing. I collect a sword. I kill this guy. And then I go through this fog gate. I said go through the fog gate. I avoid this boulder. Meet a friend.
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon. Then lose my sanity. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
He threatens me, so I deal with him. I then open another door. Kill some more. And open another door. Do some more killing. And even more killing. Reach a door I can't open. Step through the fog gate and prepare for battle. Oh god, I'm so bad at the overhead plunging attack. Okay, so I'll just let you watch how this one plays out. So after beating this boss, I'm like, this game is not that tough. But I was wrong. Oh, so wrong. I then open these doors, read this message and think I don't need that.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
And after getting kidnapped by the bird, he drops us at Firelink Shrine. I didn't decide to make friends, so I talked to this guy over here.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival, but there's no celebration.
So although he depresses me further with his conversation, he also gives us useful information about where we have to go and what our mission
Since
is.
you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening.
So according to him, we have to ring 2 bells. One's in the undead church, one's in Blighttown.
In the ruins at the base of Blighttown.
So he also notices how ugly we are.
You're practically alone.
And after getting insulted, we set out on a journey to ring those bells. And then follow this advice, so I'll be right back. Give me a sec. So after getting sunburned, I decided to become human. I then spoke to this guy who was kinda rude, but he gave me money and promised to teach us miracles if we join his cult, which we did. We then smashed some giant pots. Dropped down this elevator shaft, collected some loot, and found ourselves a new weapon. We then decided to take a stroll through the cemetery, and since there was stuff here, we decided to do some grave robbing. But after dying, we decided to take this elevator down to New Londo Ruins, where we met this guy who wanted to stay in prison but offered to upgrade our weapons. Not knowing how the upgrade system works, I decided to leave there, open this door, and since Valley of Drake sounded scary, I decided to go grave robbing, where I died. Back at Firelink Shrine, I did some murdering and then took this staircase, which led me to the Undead Burg. And after killing some enemies and going through a fog gate... Oh fuck, there's a giant dragon! I murdered everything in my path and was looking for a real challenger at this point. So after lighting this bonfire, it didn't take me long to find a formidable foe. And even though I got a few good hits in, he managed to take me out multiple times. So I decided it was time for the Taurus Demon. The first thing I did was take out the archers. I then got the Taurus Demon to follow me to the ladder, where I planned on doing a plunge attack on him, which I managed to do successfully. Feeling confident in this fight, I decided to do the plunge attack again, as I felt that I could defeat him very easily on my first try. And this is when I realized that I am not a pro gamer. After recreating a scene from Terminator 2, the Taurus Demon made short work of me. So after spawning at Undead Burg, I decided to try and take on the Black Knight once again. My plan here was to lead him back to the Undead Burg bonfire, so if he killed me, I could recover my souls easily. Being slightly disheartened that I was unable to defeat the Taurus Demon or the Black Knight, and was even unable to navigate the environment, I decided to take a break.